What's up, family? My name is ElijahAmmi, and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is a grown folk channel. This is where we have heart-to-heart conversations and keep it real. Here on this channel, everybody matters. Everybody's family. Here on this channel, we express love because at our core, we are love. I love you guys, and thank you for being with me on this beautiful journey called life. Peace. What's up, family? Man, it's beautiful out here. It's not too cold, but it's kind of chilly. I want to have a real heart-to-heart with you guys. Today's Wednesday. When this video goes out, it'll be Wednesday. And what we're going to start doing on Wednesdays is we're going to start having a different mental health issue, a different mental health topic that we're going to look at in depth. If there's a topic that you want me to discuss or talk about, shoot me a text or email or something and we'll get it scheduled. Today we're going to talk about narcissism. I touched on this briefly the other day. There's a lot going on with this phrase. You know, there's a lot going on with this terminology and people are just throwing it around. You know what I mean? Everybody, according to everybody on social media, is a narcissist. You know what I mean? And we're going to look at it, and it's probably going to piss some of you off, and it's probably going to hit some of you. It is what it is. You know what I mean? My hope and prayer is that we grow. You know what I mean? We start growing up. We start having these heart-to-heart conversations. We start having these heart-to-heart dialogues and looking at, man, our mental health and taking a deeper look at what's really going on. And we stop being so distracted and focused on everybody else, what everybody else's issues are, as opposed to what our issues are. You know what I mean? Because in this world today, man, we're so fixated on what other people are struggling with, what their demons are, what their issues are, and we don't really take the time to look at our issues. You know what I mean? Because we're so fixated on our ex's issues, we're so fixated on our mama's issues, on our daddy's issues, and everybody else's other than ourselves. You know what I mean? That being said, man, narcissism, narcissist, whatever, it's all rooted in pain. Stay with me. Narcissism comes out of pain, deep rooted pain. Okay, and there's multiple levels to pain and suffering. There's some pain, man, that it hurts you for a day. Some pain hurts you for a week. Some pain hurts you and you carry it for a lifetime. You know what I mean? Stay with me. There's levels to pain. You know, there's pain that, man, it'll break your heart. And then there's some pain, man, that it'll hit you so deep and it'll cause you so much pain to where you want to end it all. You can't take no more. You know what I mean? You're done. You're fed up. I can't do this no more. This shit hurt too damn bad. Fuck it. You know what I mean? I just want the pain to go away. I'm going to do anything and everything I can just to stop feeling this pain. And what happens a lot of times for a lot of us that go through stuff, man, we get to the point to where, man, I can't take this shit no more. I can't take this shit no more. And one or two things happen. And this is universal. It don't matter what color you are. It don't matter what ethnicity you are. It don't matter what country you live in. None of that shit matters. We're all fucking human. We're all family. And we all get to this point. One or two things happen. Well, one or three things happen, okay? First thing, some of us that are called to be healers, some of us that are here to be a beacon of hope, a beacon of love, we'll get to that point and we get broken down, okay? And all that's left inside of us is love. All we want to do is love because everything else has been stripped away from us, okay? We've been so broken. We've been stripped of everything. And all that we have left is love. All that we have left is compassion to help other people. Why? Because we don't want them to suffer like we've suffered. We don't want them to hurt like we've hurt. And so, man, we willing to change and do whatever we got to do to bring peace, to bring joy, to bring love, to bring compassion, to bring healing to everyone else. Because we know what it's like to feel that ultimate level of pain. And then there's others that they don't deal with it. They don't deal with it. They sweep it up under the rug. They never deal with that pain. They never deal with that trauma. They sweep it up under the rug like ain't shit ever happened. I've said this many times before. Hurt people hurt people. Healed people heal people. Stay with me, because we're going to talk about that in just a few minutes. How hurt people and how healed people heal people. The great majority of us, we don't deal with that pain. The great majority of us, we don't. We'll jump into another relationship. We'll get involved in church, into religion. We'll do something else to take our mind off of our pain. And because we're now distracted with this other relationship, because now we're distracted with this job, we're now distracted with this hobby, we're now distracted with whatever it is that we're distracted ourselves with, we think, ignorantly, we think that we fixed it. We think that we've resolved that problem. Because now I'm fixated on my video games, I'm fixated on religion, I'm fixated on school, I'm fixated on all this other stuff. I'm no longer thinking about my pain. I'm no longer thinking about my hurt and my suffering. I didn't fix the problem. I didn't resolve the issue. I just changed my focus. And that's what most of us do. That's why we jump out of one relationship into another one. That's why we get so fixated and we jump out of one situation into another one. We all jump into different relationships. That relationship don't have to be another person. That relationship can be your video games. That relationship can be TV. That relationship can be food. That relationship can be alcohol. That relationship can be weed or whatever it is, your pills, whatever it is that you like doing. Anything can be a relationship. Stay with me. We're going to go somewhere and it's going to get deep. Okay. And some of you are going to get triggered. Fair warning. And then there's another way that some of us handle that pain. And I mentioned the Joker the other day. The Joker, all he wanted to do was be accepted. We're still talking about narcissism. Stay with me. All he wanted to do was be accepted. All he wanted to do was be loved. And if the truth be told, that's all that's all every one of us want in life. Every one of us, from the time we come into this world, all we want is to be loved. All we want is to be accepted. All we want is to be heard. All we want is to be validated. Every single person in humanity, that's all every one of us want. We all want the same thing as kids growing up. We want to be heard. We want to be validated. We want to be loved. We want to be cherished. We want to be nurtured. And when we don't get these things, what happens is, to the great majority of us, we have issues that are established because of that lack. We go into survival mode. Okay. And so what happens is, man, we go out and we're looking for love. We're looking for validation. We're looking for all this other crap because we didn't get it as a kid. So if we don't have that father figure in our life, we go out looking for older men. We go out looking for men that could play the father figure role. If we don't have that mother figure in our life, we go out looking for relationships of somebody that remind us of our mom. Whatever it is, we go out looking for that from somebody else. And a lot of young women, what you do is, man, I want to have a baby because I'm going to feel love from my baby. My baby's going to accept me. My baby's going to love me. My baby's not going to turn their back on me. My baby's going to love me unconditionally. All that stuff. You want that from somebody. And because your man didn't give it to you, or your quote unquote man didn't give that to you, you now think that you're going to get that from some kid. And so you have a kid too early, real young in life, because you're looking for validation. You're looking for love. You're looking to be accepted. Some of us have pets. And that pet, we have in this relationship with this pet. Because this pet's going to love us unconditionally. This pet's never going to turn their back on us. That need, that desire is rooted in pain. You can sit there and say all the shit you want to justify your love for this animal. That love, that need for that animal comes out of pain. It comes out of a survival mode. It comes out of hurt. It comes out of hurt. It comes out of a void within you. You have this empty space. You have this void within you. And so you're looking for something that's going to fill that void. That's why people join religions. That's why people join cults. That's why people join all these other groups. Because there's that void. There's that empty space. Speaking of the Joker, some of us, we get hurt and we don't know how to process it. And now we're so angry. We're so bitter. We're so toxic. We're so pissed off because everywhere we looked for acceptance rejected us. Every person we looked at to embrace us rejected us. Now we're so bitter. Now we're so toxic. Now we're so hurt. Now we want the world to feel our pain. Now we want the world to feel our hurt. We all become narcissists. Stay with me. What is a narcissist? Because you hear it all over social media. Just because somebody don't kiss your ass, you say they're a narcissist. Just because somebody won't give you what you want, you say they're a narcissist. Just because somebody broke up with you, you say they're a narcissist. The truth be told, the great majority of the people throwing that term out are fucking narcissists. They don't even know it because they've never dealt with their issue. What is a narcissist? A narcissist is somebody that's been fucking hurt as a kid, traumatized, and they never dealt with it. Stay with me. We're going somewhere. It's about to get deep. So you have this person who all they ever wanted was to be loved. All they've ever wanted was to be accepted. All they've ever wanted was to be embraced. All they've ever wanted was to be cherished. All they've ever wanted was to be heard and understood. And they never got that. They never got that. And so what happens is this person, because they're so hurt, because they're so damaged, they turn everything around in the world and make it about them. Every conversation, it becomes about them. Everything in the world becomes about them. They could go into a room and there could be people talking, completely irrelevant, completely has nothing to do with this person who just walked into the room. Okay? Let's say Jane, all right? I'm just making up names. Jane walks in the room and she hears Bill and Sarah having a conversation. Jane's whole life, she's never felt love. She's never felt validated. She's never felt good enough. She's never felt cherished. She's never felt like she mattered. She never felt like she was smart enough, good enough, and all this other stuff, right? These are all Jane's demons. These are all her trauma. You can't look at Jane and see that. You look at Jane as, oh, she's okay, normal person. But Jane is damaged. Jane got issues. Jane hears this conversation. They're not even talking about Jane. They don't know anything about Jane. Jane don't even know anything about the conversation. But because she has this void, because she has this need to feel validated, because she has this need to feel part of something, because she has this need to belong somewhere, to be accepted, to be embraced, to be heard, Jane now jumps in the conversation. Not only do Jane jump in the conversation, Jane jumps in the conversation and turns the whole conversation back about to her. It's all now about Jane. That's what narcissists do. No matter what's going on, they completely change the conversation and bring it back to them because they need to feel loved. They need to feel validated. They need to feel heard. And so what happens is this narcissist, Jane, whoever it is, whether it's you or anybody else, they're in a relationship. And this person comes up to them and they're telling Jane's in a relationship with Bob. And Bob sits there and says, man, my back hurts and this is. He's just telling Jane, man, what's going on with him? And because Jane's a fucking narcissist who has undealt with issues, she changes the subject. She completely dismisses Bob's conversation and she brings it right back to her. My back hurt too, and my leg hurt, and I'm dealing with this, and I'm dealing with this, and this hurt, and my neck is stiff, and Bob is like, what the fuck? All I did was say that my back is sore because I was working out, or my back is sore because I did something wrong. And you completely dismissed what I said and completely brought it right back to you like you always do, because you're a narcissist, and you started talking about all your pain, all of your trauma, all the shit you're dealing with. You couldn't even stand there and engage in a conversation with me about my shit. You completely blew my shit off because you have undealt with issue. You have unresolved trauma that won't allow you to sympathize with somebody else's pain and struggles. And so what you do is you bring it right back to you. It's always about you. Because you're a fucking narcissist. Because you're a narcissist. Truth be told, family, far more of us are narcissists. Far more of us have narcissistic traits than we want to admit, than we want to acknowledge. That's why you see all these people on social media showing their ass, looking for fucking attention. That's why you see all these people on social media doing all this stupid ass shit, looking for attention, because they never got it at home. They never felt like somebody heard them. They never felt like somebody appreciated them. They never felt like somebody valued them for who they really were. So they're willing to do anything and everything to get that fucking attention, even if it's something fucking stupid. We'll go to the club and turn up. Why? Because we need fucking attention. We're doing the damn most because we want fucking attention. Because we need that attention. We need that validation. Because we're narcissists. We could be in a car driving and somebody cuts you off. And you get pissed the fuck off at this person for cutting you off. And you make it about you. That person don't even know you. That person don't even know anything about you in the car. For whatever reason, they just made the turn. Whether they saw you or not, whether they were tired or whether they're in a rush or whatever, it don't matter. They cut you off. Not even knowing who you are, driving the car. But because you're so fucking narcissistic, you make it about you. This person just cut me off. I don't know why they're doing this to me. Motherfuckers always cut me off. Motherfuckers always doing this shit to me. And it's like, damn, they don't even know you're driving a car. This person don't even fucking know you. They don't even care nothing about you. How is it that you make this all about you? How come it can't just be them? How come it couldn't be the fact that they didn't see you? How come it couldn't be the fact that they were in a rush? How come it couldn't be the fact that, man, you were in a blind spot? Why is it always something about you? Because you're a freaking narcissist. Because you got issues you need to deal with. Somebody could be sitting there talking about, man, you know what? Man, I went to the gym the other day and I put up 250 pounds and woo. Man, I'm so proud of myself. Or, man, you know what? I'm finally getting in shape now. I lost some weight. I lost 15 pounds this month. Man, I'm feeling good about myself and blah, 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 blah. And here you come with your narcissistic ass. Well, I lost 25 pounds once and I did this and this. It's like nobody fucking asked you. Nobody fucking cares. Sit your ass down somewhere and deal with your shit. Nobody asked you what you did. Nobody asked you what you're going through. And that hurts you. That hurts you. That nobody asked you. And so you throw out all this information. Not even understanding, not even realizing that you're dismissing everybody else. You're invalidating everybody else. You're minimizing everybody else around you. That's not your intention, but that's what you're doing because you're a fucking narcissist and you're making everything about you. We have to grow up. We have to grow up. How do you deal with a narcissist? You deal with a narcissist the same way you deal with anybody else. And what I mean by that, we're all fucking hurt. We're all dealing with shit. Every single one of us. There's not one of us that have everything figured out. There's not one of us that's resolved every one of our fucking issues. Accept that. Understand that. We're all dealing with something. And yes, this person's narcissistic. But they're narcissistic not because they're choosing to be narcissistic. They're narcissistic because they haven't dealt with their fucking issues. Just like you have low self-esteem. Just like you have self-hatred. You have all those same traits for the exact same reasons. Because you have undealt with shit. But look at how twisted we get. We want to blast all the narcissists. We want to put all the narcissists down. We want to condemn all the narcissists. We want to send all their asses to hell. We want to say how bad and all this other shit narcissists are. But we're the same fucking way. We're just not narcissistic. We hate ourselves, so we're cutting on our fucking self. We hate ourselves. We're wanting to fucking commit suicide. Because we didn't get the love. We never got the validation. We never got the acceptance, the approval from everybody else. We got the same fucking issues that these narcissists have. Just because you sit there and smoke your shit and you think that you're good and that shit don't faze you no more, or you stay fucking drunk, or you get so caught up in religion and self-righteousness, oh, that don't faze you, but nobody want to deal with your ass. We have to grow up. We have to grow up. Whether you're a narcissist or whether you have some other thing of depression, anxiety, fear, hate, racism, whatever it is that you got, you have to understand where it comes from. And all of these things come from undealt with issues. But look how ignorant we are. We want to put the narcissist as the worst thing possible. We want to make the narcissist as the bad guy. Well, what the fuck about you? You running around sleeping with every fucking Tom, Dick, and Harry because you need the same fucking shit they need. You still need fucking love. You need validating. You need approval. You need validating. So you giving up your shit to everybody. We're all the fucking same. We just deal with our shit differently. Grow the fuck up. Grow up. Hurt people hurt people. Healed people heal people. Whether you're a narcissist or not, you're still hurting people. Whether you're a narcissist or not, you're still hurting yourself. Whether you're a narcissist or not, you're still hurting your fucking kids and your family and your loved ones because of the stupid ass shit you do. Grow the fuck up. Stop being so fucking self-righteous and arrogant and pompous. Man, I'm not like them and look at them and they're doing this and that. Motherfucker, you're the same way. You just carry a different fucking label. And if the truth be told, you're fucking worse than a narcissist because you're judging him. You're looking down on him with your self-righteous, arrogant asshole mentality. Grow the fuck up. How do we do it, narcissism? We understand what narcissism is. We understand where narcissism comes from, what causes narcissism. And we treat it the same way we treat somebody with low self-esteem. We treat it the same way we treat somebody that hates themselves. The same way we treat somebody that's cutting on themselves. With love, with understanding, with compassion. We have to grow up. We have to grow up. We have to stop swearing and thinking we got everything figured out. Walking around here like our shit don't stink. Walking around like we the best thing since sliced bread. No, motherfucker, you fucked up. You just don't realize how fucked up you are. You just don't realize how bad your shit stank. But because of your judgmental way and you judging other people, well, at least I'm not like them and I can be doing this and all this other stupid shit we do to make us feel better about ourselves. No, you're fucked up and you're more fucked up because you're judging. And when I say fucked up, you're hurt. You're hurt. You're damaged. We have to grow up. We have to grow up. My hope and prayer is that you start taking your mental health seriously. That you stop being so fucking distracted with everything else around you. The most important thing in this world is your mental health. I'm going to say it again. The most important thing in this world is your mental health. And you had better start dealing with that shit before it fucks you up. Because you've been fucking up people for a long ass time. And you don't even know it. You don't even realize how long you've been hurting people because you've been hurt. It may not have been your intention, but I promise you, you've been hurting other people. Because hurt people hurt people. I don't give a damn how long you think you've been in this spiritual realm or this spiritual movement. I don't give a damn how long you've been in church and religion and saved and sanctified, Holy Ghost filled. Them motherfuckers hurt people. Christianity has caused, religion has caused more wars than anything else. People have been saved, sanctified, Holy Ghost filled, water baptized, running for the Lord and beheading motherfuckers because they wouldn't accept Jesus. There's nothing about that that's fucking Christ-like. There's nothing about that is Christ-like. There's nothing about you sitting there judging people because they're homosexual, or you judging people because they're different ethnicity. You judging people because they're different political belief than you, and condemning them to hell. There's nothing Christ-like about that. I'm sick and tired of fucking religious people with that dogma shit. We have to grow the fuck up and understand that we all got fucking issues. And stop talking all this stupid shit. I'm saved, sanctified, Holy Ghost filled, and I'm saved by grace. Okay, you saved by grace. You still got fucking issues. But you're condemning everybody else to hell for having the same fucking issues. How fucking hypocritical is that? How ignorant is that? We have to grow up. Jesus never did the shit that y'all do. He never condemned people to hell like y'all do. Never. And he was perfect. You motherfuckers are flawed. And you're quick to throw somebody in hell. We have to grow up. We have to grow up. My hope and prayer is that you become a healer. And not just in fucking title. There's a whole lot of you motherfuckers running around talking about I'm a healer and I'm this and I'm that. No, you're fucking hurt still. You're fucking traumatized still. You still ain't dealt with your shit. You just grabbed a fucking title. You're just as religious as them Christians and everybody else with all their dogma. All you did was change the name of your title from being a minister to being a healer, from being a bishop to being a healer. If you haven't dealt with your shit, it don't matter what your fucking title is. You have to grow the hell up. You have to learn to sit there and deal with your trauma and your drama. And once you do so, then you can begin to love yourself. Then you can truly begin to like yourself. Because there's a whole lot of motherfuckers running around talking about they love themselves and they don't even fucking know who they are. There's a whole lot of motherfuckers running around talking about how much they like themselves and they don't even know who the fuck they are. They say that because you're supposed to say that. They say that because that sounds legit. They say that because, man, I don't sound crazy. You have to learn to deal with your shit. You have to learn how to heal your shit. And then once you do so, then you can begin the process of helping others heal. This is why we came here. This is our purpose in life. This is everyone's universal purpose in life. Deal with your fucking shit, heal from it, and then begin the process of helping others heal from theirs. And we do so in love. We do so out of love. I love you guys. Happy healing. Peace.